I'm a massive music fan. I reckon I can ask any single one of you what your favourite kind of music is, and it will tell me everything that I need to know about your sex life, right? This is true. Ask any of you your favourite music, tell me everything I need to know about your sex life. I'll give you an example. I lost my virginity in the late 1990s listening to a band called the Smashing Pumpkins, right? Now, if you don't know them, it's not important. She's just laughing at how old I am. 36, I know! There was the Smashing Pumpkins were on MTV, back when MTV used to play fucking music, right? Not fucking music, in this case. But first time I ever, they're on MTV in the background of the room, and me and my girlfriend, for the first time I ever, the first time the first time I genuinely don't know what this is. It was the 90s, I was playing a lot of Street Fighter 2. Now, Hadouken! Now, the first time I ever, into a lady, I came into manhood, then the first time, that special moment of a man's life, I looked up at MTV at the screen and I made eye contact with Billy Corgan, the lead singer of the Smashing Pumpkins, right? And now that has had a weird Pavlovian effect on me. So now every time I see a bold man, so I get massively aroused, which makes visiting my dad really awkward. Well, I love the films with Jason Statham. Now, honestly, you've not seen Crank till you've seen it with me. Or Crank 2. Now, I can ask any of you your favourite kind of music. Tells me everything I need to know about your sex life. This is true. I will give you an example. So, what's your name?
Richard.
Richard, what's your favourite kind of music, Richard?
I like Pink Floyd.
You like Pink Floyd? Okay, so we know your sex life from that. We know your sex life is kind of psychedelic, it's kind of interesting. You go on for a fucking long time. Most of your best work was done a considerable amount of years ago. So there was that instrumental record last year, but no one really listened to it. Works for anybody. What's your name?
Megan.
Megan, your favourite kind of music, Megan?
Don't know.
I'll let you into a secret, Megan. Doesn't matter what you say. Name a band, I'll do a joke, we'll move on. You like Phil Collins? Oh, okay. So, brilliant. So your sex life, right, used to be a bit of a laughing stock. It's had a weird critical reappraisal. And now it's okay to like you again. Time for also, ba-bum, 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 bum. Calling in the air at night. It's so obvious to go to you, but I'm just not going to do it. Just not going to do it. Gentleman behind you, what's your name?
David.
David, your favourite kind of music, David?
Radiohead.
You like Radiohead? Okay, so your sex life, it's adventurous, it's kind of classic indie, and it's frequently available on a pay-what-you-like basis. Actually, we will ask Kenny Rogers, because you've been pigeonholed as a country superstar. You might not be. Despite what Nick said, despite everyone said, what is your favourite kind of music?
All of it.
All of it? Your sex life, many and varied. Bring it on. Do you have a favourite band? A favourite genre?
Favourite genre, jazz rock.
Jazz rock? Okay, jazz rock. You can see that. So your sex life, it's intricate rhythms, lots of horn. And if we're honest, it's far more fun for you than the person you're doing it to. Do anyone want to shout one out? We'll do a quick test. Anyone shout one out?
Disney!
Disney? Oh god, okay. Actually, genuinely true story. About 2 years ago, I did a show in this room. I did it called the 10 Best Songs of All Time. There was a bit at the end where I used to get people to write down the music that meant the most to them. One of the questions was, what was the song you lost your virginity to? And a guy sat over here in this very room had written Let It Go from Frozen. Now this was 2014, that song had only been out for like a month. So cute! So your sex life relevant. Weirdly turned on by a cartoon fox. Now, Actually, I just went to see a show, and the comic Ellen Woodall, who's amazing, made this reference to fancying Robin Hood from Disney. I have never met a woman that didn't fancy Disney's Robin Hood. Like, girls, give me a cheer if you fancy the fox from Disney's Robin Hood. Yeah. See? All the bloke's like, what the fuck? You don't get it? Well, racist. Tory, probably. Right, I've got to get, guys. You've been wonderful. My favourite one, jazz. I love jazz fans. My favourite one is folk music. Anyone into their folk music? Yeah. Yeah. So your sex life, basically, lots of complicated fingering and men with beards. I've got a show called Mind Your Head. It's about mental health. I'll give you a flyer later. You've been wonderful. My name's Mark. Thank you very much.